All right, welcome to our life in the Philippines. I was gonna do a little walking vlog today, but look at that sky. So in turn, I'm taking the motorcycle. I need to go and get a water hose, so I'm gonna run up to a little local place here. I think it's called Feliciano Hardware. It's a small little neat hardware store. They got a lot of knickknacks in there. Screws, bolts, locks, water hose. I bought one there once before, but the one I got now is leaking like nothing I have ever seen. So it's cracked up. It's about 4 years old, so it's time to replace it. So we're gonna go up here. You have a Builder's Warehouse right here to the right. They probably have it too, but normally I buy these things at the local smaller guys. I try to give them the little bit of money I'm spending on stuff. And as you can see, traffic is back to normal. We're still under quarantine, but does it look like it? Well, let me know in the comment box. To me, it does not look like we are in quarantine. If we are, there's an awful lot of people on their way to the grocery store. Alright, so the hardware store is up here on the left. So a little quick U-turn. And we're going to go and check and see if they have it. Up here, a couple of blocks up, you have the Marina Arcade. And there's a lot of stores in that too. It looks like everybody's open. And here we got to see Feliciano Hardware right there. Hey, look at that. Their plastic cover on the store. And I'm trying to hurry up here because I think it's going to rain. Yeah, so they covered this with plastic. Social distancing. And you cannot go inside, so you order your stuff and they bring it to the door, which is good. Unfortunately, these guys didn't have what I was looking for. I'm looking for like a 1/2 inch water hose, so they didn't have it. And there's another little store up the road here, so all right, let's see. You can get out here. People are in a hurry. Alright, so make a quick U here, and then we're gonna head up to, I think it's called TDL Hardware. I've been there also. But they're more like electrical stuff, so I'm not sure they have the hose, but we're gonna check. Because I also have a feeling when you buy like that, their store is a lot less than the big Builders Warehouse, or you have a couple of them here, and they're awfully expensive actually. I mean, it's American pricing. If you go in there and buy stuff like tile and, you know, tools, it's all import, and pricing are accordingly to that. But TDL Hardware is just up the road here a little bit. We're just passing now the Marina Arcade. Here to the right and the left, you have a lot of stores open. There is some motorcycle part stores and other things, and they look like they're open. The small little market stands are here. Don't see much of jeepneys running yet, but I did see one this morning I had to go to Sevilla and drop off a couple of things, and did see a jeepney. And the funny thing is, they have, like, you know, when you ride in a jeepney, you're riding sideways, right? So the seats is a long bench on one side and a long bench on the other side, and they have divided that with plastic sheeting, and you can only sit 4 people on each side right now. Here we go. Here's TDL Hardware. So we're gonna go in and see what they got and see if they have what I need. And again, there's the clouds. If you look down to the right there, you see pretty black. Oh yeah, they did have the hose here, and surprisingly cheap too. They charged me 30 pesos per meter, and for you Americans, that's about 3 feet. Actually, a little bit more than 3 feet, 3.1, 3.2 feet or something like that. And it was 30 pesos, which is about 60 cents, I think, 60 or 70 cents per 3 feet. So turns out to 20 cents a foot. Pretty cheap. All right, so that done, I'm done, and gonna head home, but I'm gonna take the long way and drive around a little bit, take you with me for the first little motor vlog here. Sorry about that, guys. I had to stop and put my mask on. It's required. So I don't know if you can see that, but when you're passing in, a lot of people are actually wearing the masks, and you see some that don't, but the majority is. Alright, so I'm gonna take you on a little tour. I'm gonna go into Dao. Actually, this is Dao, but I'm gonna go into the Dao home site and drive inside the neighborhood a little bit. I haven't been over there in a long time, and 5 years ago when I got here, that's where I actually moved. It was my first permanent place to live when I arrived in the Philippines. And my wife stayed there for a while we were dating, and then once we got married, we moved over to the barangay in San Isidro, and we've been there for the last 4 or 5 years. Traffic is there. Traffic lights are on now. They have been turned off for 2.5 months. This is the only traffic light, or the only working traffic light in Mabalacat. There's one up downtown in Mabalacat, but I haven't seen that one working in a year, 2 years. So here I'm gonna make a little left turn here. This is Dao, guys, and bus station is up here to the left, and going down this road takes you into the home site, Dao's home site. We have a McDonald's here on the left, and coming down here you have Pelco 2, which is the electric company right there to the right. And then you have some hotel down here once you get down here on this side right there. Never stayed there. I think it's called Bliss or something, but never stayed there. Alright, so we're gonna head down this way, just checking out, see if it looks like people are out. It almost, to me, looks like it was right before this pandemic hit us. It looks like normal. People are out walking, businesses are open. You know, you see a little difference with plastic sheeting. TDL Hardware had the same thing. You know, they block off the front with plastic sheeting, and they have a little opening where they hand you the products and you hand them the money. So it's showing that they're trying to prevent spreading this, but I don't know how you can spread something that doesn't exist. Why do I say that? It looks like we have had very few. I think we have 5 mortalities in Mabalacat, the entire city. And I'm not sure, but I think it's about 175,000 people or so are living here. I might be wrong on that. So if you look at 5 mortalities, I'm sure there was more people dying for other reasons, traffic accident, cancer, whatever, than this. And sometimes I'm wondering, what happened to the world? We're just obeying and doing what they're telling us to do, I guess. Alright, so we are nearing down here. If you go down this road where the van is going, right in front of us there, you're coming down to a little road called the London, and that's where we had an apartment. I'm not going to go down there today. I'm going to head over and go kind of out towards the highway through Duke, and we'll see where we end up. It was a long time ago since I went down there. Just wanted to take you on a ride with me, and I wanted to get out a little bit. I've been working all day today, so I figured I'd get out a little bit, get a little air. Iglesia de Cristo, I think this church is called. It's one of the largest church organizations here in the Philippines. They're really big. Almost every city you see a church, and they're all identical, or same structure, same color paint, same everything. So now we're coming in towards Duke, and I'm going to head down that way and check it out a little bit. Here it looks like there's not a whole lot of people, but this is more like a residential area, not too much business. A little further down here, I think you have some small shops and things. And we'll see if they're open. Some motorcycle shops and other things. Well, it looks like I get saved from the rain as it looks in the sky right now. The clouds are breaking up without having any rain. It looked like this last night, and we got a really heavy rain coming down. It looks like I got spared. Maybe I could have taken that walk. Anyway, this is easier. Don't have to sweat. It's I think it's like 38, 40 degrees Celsius, and I think that is about 100, and the humidity is pretty high as well. Yeah, here it looks like small little shops are open. The guys are here and working, and here you have the Duke basketball court and common area. It was probably a year ago since I went down this way. You see here, you have stores, they're open, and it's a little motorcycle parts store. Alright, wonder where this guy is going. Okay. Oh, alright. So, we'll just continue down there and see what happens. Down here to the right, if you look to the right over the lines there, you see the cell phone towers, and communication towers. That was part of my business before I retired, working communication, microwave and satellite communication and all kinds of stuff. There is not a whole lot of people out here, but maybe they're at work. I think it's about 3:30, 4 o'clock right now. I'm just gonna take a little turn here to the right and go down. Oh, it looks like can't go this way. All right. Well, what do they got here? It looks like some kind of power company or something. So we'll head back the other way. All right, so up here is the highway, so let's go up there and check and see. I think there might be a checkpoint, and it's not so much for the residents. Yeah, there's a checkpoint down there, and I'm not going to go down that way because I don't want to stop. But they do stop traffic, I think, from the highway, and make sure people have travel permit and stuff. But look at the sky here. It's black, it's dark, but it's going away, going the other direction. It was coming over us as I was leaving, and now, like 40, 50 minutes later, it looks like it's gone. It was a long time ago since I was driving around like this. I hear that van again. I think it's the same one. Just holding up. So let's go up. This is actually going back towards the home site again. We're still in Duquette, but we're hitting the border of the home site, those home site. My wife has some cousins that lives down in this area, and we go here once in a while and say hi. Actually, I think they moved up to Mabiga now, so we have to go and see them up there once this quarantine is over. You can't really go and visit people as of yet. Even though I know people are doing that, but we try to keep ourselves to the rules as much as we can. All right, so here what do we got? An ice cream truck or something? Actually, they have this little what they call dirty ice cream. It's actually pretty good. I tasted it a few times and I like it. Has a very rich vanilla flavor in the ice cream. And okay, we're coming back here. All right, kids playing, dogs all over the place. All right, so now we're coming back towards the home site, and up here we can make a right-hand turn and get right on the highway. So that's what we're gonna do. We're actually coming back to the church we drove by. You see that church there to the left? We're passing it, and we're going up to the highway here. Or not highway, but the old access road that accesses the, what do you call it, the interstate, or NLEX is the word I'm looking for, which is the main road into Manila. And go SE-Tex going to Subic and all the way up to Baguio, I think. Yeah, so right here you have the DAO access, and to the right on that side, right over there across ahead, that's SNR, which is a Costco-like store where you buy a membership and you can get pretty much anything. You can get it at a Costco or Sam's Club or whatever, Walmart. You can get most of it there. Good meats, Australian beef, New Zealand beef, good ham, great different cheeses, all kinds of stuff. All right, guys. I am about to get home, so we are gonna say bye-bye, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next video. God bless. Wait, don't click that button unless, of course, you hit the subscribe button, and then you can move on. And while you're down there, hit the notification button as well. And if you leave a like or a comment, we will personally respond to you on all or any request you might have. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you again